Hello my darlings, my name is Victoria and this is Veritas Tarot. I love to do readings for love, obviously love of another, but most importantly love for oneself, because you can't pour from an empty cup. And also in England there's nothing that a good cup of tea and a natter or a chat with a friend can't sort out, help with problems. And we're going to have that natter and a cup of tea, chat, whatever, with Spirit today to see what messages they may have for you. And Capricorn, if it resonates, please do let me know in the comment. And if it doesn't resonate, please don't try and make it fit. There are lots of other fabulous readers out there on YouTube, and there will be a message for you. I always believe that these messages that we do will be seen by the right person at the right time, you know, divine timing, led by Spirit. So we're going to be doing you a Six of Cups soulmate reading. We're going to see what's in your headspace, what's in your heart space, what's in your soulmate's head and heart space towards you. And then we are going to take some advice from Spirit and pull an oracle card or two. All right, so Capricorn, let's see what is in your headspace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you have the Nine of Wands. So, my darling, you have stepped forward from what I'm feeling is patterns, cycles of your life, where I think there's been a lot of repeated cycles, and this is sort of this Eight of Wands that are resting behind. Now, the Eight of Wands are very much a kind of communication, but I see them in this card as, you know, this has been divinely guided. These every time you've been in this cycle of behavior or a particular relationship, it's been the universe with each one trying to get you to release conditioned behaviors, release past hurts, and to shift and change into a new vibration. And what's amazing is that now you've stepped forward, you've stepped out of that line. It's like almost like a receiving line. You've stepped out of it and you step forward because you now have that understanding about what may have happened in your life before, and you now have although you're in a place of hurt and pain still, I think you're getting a lot of clarity, and I feel like your creativity's coming back, your passion's coming back, you've got ideas starting to come in, and you're feeling a bit bruised, but you have said to the universe, I'm ready. I'm ready to start healing. I'm ready to start moving on with my life. I'm ready to heal from past hurts. I'm ready to understand by going within. So well done you Capricorn. And I just want to put my glasses on for a second. Yes, and I see here as well, you know, it's been a kind of period of time. Do you see with the red here as well? I think you've felt, I'm getting the word starved of emotion or passion. I think you've just been in a bit of a funk, but suddenly you've got that empowered. You're beginning to feel more empowered. So that's fantastic. Let's see what's in your heart space, my darling. Let's see what's in your heart space. What is in Capricorn's heart space? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, well, you've got the Two of Cups. So this is gorgeous. You are very connected to whoever you're thinking about. It's a beautiful card, you know. But the Two of Cups, and there is no but here as well. The Two of Cups is very much a soulmate card. But you see here on one there, you've got the two snakes. So this relationship with your soulmate has been one about transformation and evolving your soul. So I'm going to say again that every relationship we have is for that. Every relationship is for the evolution of our soul. And soulmate relationships in particular, because we feel so much for them. A lot of the time soulmates come in to trigger us, God gives them to us to help us heal from conditioned behaviors and cycles that we've been going through. So this soulmate who you really feel a huge amount of love for, you are very, very connected. You've both been mirroring each other as well. And because the snakes are entwined here, what that is talking about is that you've both been going through this transformation together. And snakes shed their skin. It's like a rebirth. So you've been brought together to help each other shift, release things that no longer serve you and them as well, and to move into a more balanced space where you have the self-love and self-worth, and you have an extraordinary relationship with another where all you want from them is what they want for themselves, and you have a lot of love to give and them to you. And it's relationship based on you. You see this sort of purple here. It's very much a higher self-guided relationship, and also it's a relationship based on truth too. So, and sometimes I think there's been a few little moments, and you see the lion roaring there. So I think you've both sort of maybe shouted at each other a little bit. Maybe there's been a little bit of upset from time to time. But, and I will say, I think there's also been where you haven't been seeing each other. I know you love them very much, but you see both their eyes are closed. You haven't really been noticing who they are and vice versa. Maybe that's been part of this learning that you've been going through as well. So let's see what's in your soulmate's headspace and in their heart space. So this is your soulmate's headspace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Capricorn, soulmate's headspace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Too many cards, my darlings. One card, please. Thank you. One card, please. And there's a path on the Two of Cups card as well. I just want to show you. So this is very much your path and theirs, okay? So in their headspace, they have the Hangman. So I like to see this here. The Hangman is, you know, about seeing things from a new perspective. It's about taking time out. The Hangman is about thinking about relationship and relationships and what it brings to your life, etc., etc. The Hangman is about also being divinely guided. You know, everything happens for a reason. And if your soulmate is in this period of reflection and seeing things from a new perspective, then this is where they're meant to be at this time. And it's not done under duress. They're choosing to do this. They're hanging from this tree. The ivy in this card also represents that sort of it's like it's fidelity, and it's like, but it's all could be not letting go of something. It could be also that their feelings about, you know, enlightenment. It's a very lovely card to see, and the fact that this is in their headspace about you, and you've got these two cards here, the Two of Cups here as well. They are very much thinking about you at this time, and as I said, they're looking at it from a different perspective, and that's good. You know, seeing things from a new way of thinking is always part of the transformation process. So I like to see that there. And you can see this, you know, all this light's coming through. So they're very much being guided by their higher self. So let's see what's in their heart space. So you've got the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is about not letting go. They certainly have not let go of you. They're not ready to speak, I don't believe. This is why they're in the Hangman position. They're not ready to speak. They're holding on to you with their heart. And I think they feel that there's a lot of things between you. They've got to kind of climb over this sort of wall. They've got to kind of make, I think they're feeling it's quite hard. And at the moment, I think they're just feel safer in their silence. Do you think he's sort of hugging it, isn't he? Like he's sort of feeling quite like he needs some comfort. They feel safe in their silence at the moment. So do respect that, because everybody moves at different paces, and maybe somebody's not moving quite as, your soulmate's not moving quite as far as you, but allow them their journey. That's the most important thing, that you always allow everybody their own experiences. You can't fix anybody else. You can only fix yourself. And people only learn and grow from their own experiences. So allow them this space and time. If you love them, give them the time. It's the most amazing thing you can give somebody, is your time. So give them your time with love. You know, it's about let go, let God at this stage. Let's have a look to see what advice there is from Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What advice for Spirit? Thank you. Look, Ace of Pentacles. So how fabulous is that? You've got the Ace of Pentacles coming in. So I'm also getting that this is the same pentacle. So whatever they're holding on to in their heart space, it's for you. And this is this Ace of Pentacles that's going to come in. But I'm going to reiterate here that the aces are divinely guided and divinely protected. So this amazing thing that's going to happen and offer a reconciliation, a new start. It's going to come in at exactly the right time for both of you. It is all divinely orchestrated by the universe and God. And in the meantime, it's very important that you focus on your healing, okay? You'll still need to go through some healing time. See this time as a gift to yourself. See this time as a gift for spending time on your own and reflection and understanding why things happened in the past. You know, trying not to project how you're feeling about yourself onto another person, but to absorb and understand why things happen. Because, you know, to move into a new cycle with an ace, you can either move into the same cycle, which is all of these behind, or you can move into this brand new one, and that's what Spirit is saying is coming in. But that very much means being in a state where you have done a lot of healing for yourself, and they need this time too, okay? So let's see, let us see with some clarifiers for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please clarify the Nine of Wands. Please clarify the Nine of Wands. Thank you, thank you. And it's an emotional offer that's coming in, by the way, with the water there, and it's, you know, it's almost sort of sprinkled with stardust as well. It's a very, very beautiful thing that's coming in for you. It might be with a new person, but I'm seeing with the Hangman and the Four of Pentacles, this is in relation to your soulmate that you're thinking about now. Please clarify the Nine of Wands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please clarify the Nine of Wands. Yeah. This is about your self-love, my darling. You have the Queen of Shields, okay? So she's the Queen of Pentacles, all right? And it's a reminder to you that you are absolutely fabulous. You really are. The Queen of Pentacles is amazing. She's nurturing, she's kind, she's self-independent, self-sufficient, she's caring. She's a real catch, all right? So this is a reminder to you. Don't be in too much of a rush to accept, you know, she's looking at that pentacle. This is the pentacle that's coming in, okay? She's looking at that pentacle, but don't rush a decision. Do what is right for you. You've got here the little hare, so it always reminds me of the tortoise and the hare, and the one that races the tortoise is nice and slow and steady. And you've got here as well, you know, the snowdrops, and this is also a sign of awakening as well. And she also has, you know, you've come through these mountains, you've come through a symbolic ending. You're still not, the tree hasn't come into flower or into the summer, into green yet. So you're still in those early stages of, you know, recovery and manifestation. You're coming out of this cold period, but you're moving into the spring here. So things are starting to happen. They're starting to manifest. Make a decision with your heart, that's the green. And with the red, that's very grounding as well. And, you know, remember as well, the hare, you know, in medieval times, the hare was incredibly difficult to catch. So you are a great catch. So just remember that. Don't rush in. You choose for what's right for you. You choose for your self-love, what feels right for you. Go with your feelings, remember, not from your fear space. You've gone through all of this before. Okay, so make the right decision. You don't want to repeat, and when things happen too quickly and people maybe come back too quickly, you're just going to repeat the same cycle. So allow your soulmate this time, because they're going to go through their own transformation. Let's look at the Two of Cups for you. This is in your heart space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You've got the Two of Wands. So really what it's saying is what I was saying about everything that you've been doing and mirroring each other. And I've just been talking about making a decision and taking time. This is the Two of Wands. This is about making your decision, making it from your heart space, making it from the space that makes, you know, that sort of desire and that creativity. If you feel any fear attached to it, then don't make the decision. Allow it to go. Allow to make a decision, to make it from your soul, your heart space. If it's the right decision, you'll feel relief. If it's the wrong decision at that time, it might be the right decision later on. Only you know that. Do it when it feels right. And, you know, again, you're being asked, this is with the turrets here, you're seeing this from your higher self. So it's to make a decision, listen to your soul, listen to God. always be there. If you want to know an answer to something, say thank you for the answer on whatever it is, and let it go and allow the answer to come in when it's meant to. And it will come in. God always sends your soul family, your support to you at exactly the right time you need it. Listen for a conversation in the street. You might overhear something. Everything is orchestrated to help you. Remember that. So let's look at your soulmate's headspace. They had the Hangman. That's sort of fallen out. Yeah, you've got the Six of Swords. They've got the Six of Swords. So they have this new perspective. They know now what direction they want to go in. And it's towards this extraordinary light. They understand. You know, they're navigating their way at the moment between their sort of subconscious, which is this beautiful, calm, peaceful space, and their conscious, which is maybe full of the sort of fear thoughts and everything that they're going through. And this is why they're not letting go. They're still holding on and they don't want to speak at the moment. But they know which direction they want to move in. And what I love about this particular Six of Swords card is, if you see here, you've got 3 swords here. Those 3 swords mean heartbreak. That's how I see it. That's from the Three of Swords card. So they've gone, whatever they've gone through like you have, it's caused them a lot of heartache, a lot of heartbreak, but it's helped them transform, it's helped them evolve, it's helped them know where they want to go. And they now have, with these 2 swords here, this sort of clarity in one hand and truth in the other, ability to speak their truth. And they're moving forward, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm really pleased, and you know, the green here, you know, it's very much heart driven. And I'm not surprised to see that there. So let's look at the Four of Pentacles, which is in their heart space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you've got the five of Wands. So, okay, this is what I'm feeling here. They are at the moment safe in their silence. They don't want to say anything. And I'm getting it's because they don't want to say the wrong thing. They don't want any more of this. This is the arguments, this is the negativity, this is the swirly-whirly in your noodle thoughts, this is the nobody listening to somebody else. You know, they don't want this. Now, if this is what you've had with your soulmate and you've also decided to step away from it, then give them time to sit in silence and think about it. Because that's when those receiving thoughts come in, when we're not overthinking stuff. That's when we get the clarity. But what I'm noticing here is with these 4, they're having a good old discussion or an argument. Nobody's listening to each other at all because they're all talking to each other from their ego, their pain body. This is your soulmate. They're taking a step back and they don't want to be a part of it. They will speak when they have something to say, and they have something to say from their heart space and love. Otherwise, they don't want to have a conversation. So I don't know if that's with you or if that's with people around them that have got involved in this relationship, but they are definitely going through a transformation because they know that that is not somewhere they want to be. And when you don't know what you do want until you've experienced what you don't want, and they now know what they don't want, and they don't want that anymore. They want peace, but they're just sitting on it at the moment. But this is what's coming in for you. They have this. It's coming in for you. I don't know when, but they have this pentacle and they want to offer it to you, and that's what Spirit's telling you. So let's see, let's get clarity on the Ace of Pentacles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, thank you, thank you, thank you. So you've got here the World card, all right? You've got here the World card. So this is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. This is a pause. So what Spirit is saying, this is going to come in for you. But as I've said to you, there is a pause of this cycle that has to happen. You're having this sort of rest time before you have a new beginning. And you are beginning to, you know, with your, you know, this is who you are. And with the Two of Wands decision as well, and the Two of Cups, you understand, you're beginning to understand this connection with us above, down below. You're getting to grow and evolve from a spiritual level where you can kind of see the magic of the universe and how it happens, and you understand about manifesting. You know, you are manifesting this Ace of Pentacles in. and you're doing it partly consciously as well. So, and you're beginning to be able to share with others around you what you've learned along the way as well. But you have, this is the world card. This is the end of the cycle. And if you, being in this position, you know, you go through a whole cycle from the Fool to the World, and that's one cycle. If you then enter a new cycle with an Ace, but you haven't shifted and changed from the last one, you're going to repeat. So this is Spirit saying to you, this is the end of your cycle, and you are, I'm going to pull you one more card on that. You know, you are beginning to recognize and learn to love yourself and your self-worth. I mean, that is the Queen of Shields. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. You know, you've stepped forward because from this Nine of Wands, because you know you're the Queen of Pentacles. You know you've got so much to offer yourself. You've learned to love yourself, and I'm really proud of you for that. I mean, it's a very difficult thing and transformation to go through. Spirit's just confirmed it. You've got the Ace of Wands. So you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles to clarify here. So whatever's coming in for you is going to be something that's really, obviously it's passionate, but it's something that you're going to be amazed at it. You know, the universe loves surprises and delights, and they love a ta-da moment, and you're going to get a ta-da moment with this. You know, maybe a little bit when you're not expecting it, but it's going to come in, and it's going to be absolutely fabulous. And I'm really, really pleased to see that. Well done you, well done you. Let's pull you a couple of romance angels. Owen, thank you, Spirit. So, do you remember I said that your soulmate was here? This one stepping back from all that negative energy. Okay, and he's got his wand raised when he wants to say something that's spoken from a place of love and truth. That's the same wand here. So that's beautiful. So it's happening, but it's happening in divine timing for you. And in the meantime, as I said, see this period of time as a gift to yourself. Get to know yourself. Get to you know, you really have started to go through this extraordinary transformation, and it feels better, doesn't it? And you feel relief, and you feel calmness, and you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Keep doing that, because the more you do that and the more you raise your vibration, the more amazing stuff comes in for you. And it's coming in for you with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So, oh, I'm shuffling the wrong cards there, chatting away. So I'm just going to pull you some romance angels just to finish off. Thank you for Capricorn. Thank you. What do you have for Capricorn? Thank you. That's very beautiful. So you've got, let go of control issues. Okay, so this is, I don't know if this is about your soulmate. This is about the sort of letting go of stuff, but it's also about you to go with the flow too. And when you're making a decision, as I said, just to allow it to happen in universal timing. So let go of how it's going to happen. Let go of the when and the who's going to be involved. Just let the universe take care of the details. Just say thank you for taking care of all the details. In the meantime, I'm going to have some fun. So do that. There are religious factors involved with this relationship. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it may be that you know, one or other of you is further forward on your spiritual path on the other one, but you do have here calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So this is very much about knowing and understanding that you know, you manifest your own reality. But remember, when you're manifesting, if you're doing it from a place of lack of self-worth and self-belief, the universe responds as such. When you manifest from a place of knowing and self-love and belief, then the universe responds as such to that too. So have a think about that. But you're calling in, your soulmate is being called in. I mean, look, they very much, you know, there's the Six of Swords. They know which direction they want to take. Might take them a little bit of time, but give them the time, because it'll be worth it in the end. And that's beautiful. With your World card, your Ace of Pentacles and your Ace of Wands. So that's lovely. Thank you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I very much did enjoy doing this for you, and I hope you have an absolutely fabulous week, and I look forward to having a natter, a chat with you with a cup of tea with Spirit next weekend. Take care, my darlings. Bye-bye.